On today's episode, we asked a very important question. How does this simple little hip cup lead to this? An all-out invasion by trash pandas and other wildlife that somehow start a zombie apocalypse. Okay, there's not actually going to be a zombie apocalypse, but it sure is going to feel like one. Find out all the answers to these important questions and more. Oh, who am I kidding? We all know the answer to that question. I mean, if you've been paying attention this whole series, we already know the answer. Hint, me. Howdy there, folks. Morgoth the Barbarian here, and welcome to the 4th episode of our City Skylines Let's Play. I know, I got no fancy intros right now, but sometimes it be that way. So last time out, we were getting our downtown area prepped, and if you can see, I added a few more things while I was off camera over here. A few new roads, a couple more roundabouts, and of course the water pipes are all set. Yes, I did build them. See, look, water pipes. See, I'm being proactive now. I told you I can be proactive. Not really. But anyways, this area is all set up and ready to go. So, on this episode, we're going to finally fill that in, because our city is screaming for growth over here. And also, about this. We've got a giant oil patch. And this could help us get all the money we need to funnel our projects. Also, sneaky little fact, I had to take out both loans. Yeah, not what I want to be doing, but oh well. I don't like being in debt. So, anyways, of course, hit those like and subscribe buttons. And of course, thanks for watching, as always. So, let's start off. And we're actually going to begin with trash collection, of all things. Yeah, I know, the real wonderful life of trash collection, because right now it's turning into a bit of a issue over here. I'm going to start by putting a recycling plant on this side of the city. Yeah, we got some folks complaining about the trash, but oh well, it is what it is. I also just realized that I didn't really upgrade this road. So, in honor of doing that, let us do that. There we go. I'll have to get that side gate back really quick. Yeah, there's just a couple of things I omitted on the last time that I now just suddenly realize I still had to do. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. It won't let me do anything else. Okay, that's fine. You know what I just realized? This park upgraded some time ago, and we never really did anything with it. So let me fix that real quick. I kind of have to go in here and do a couple things. The chessboard doesn't fit in there. Alright, I guess we'll put it, say, right about here. We can't do anything with the park piers. They're going to be absolutely useless. Suppose we could put another small little plaza, like, right next door to it. There we go. Make our park a little bit better over here. Actually, we can upgrade it a lot. It does need some upgrades now that I'm looking at it. I didn't really think to do this until just now. I was so distracted with other things in our city that I totally forgot this wasn't ready for an upgrade here. Hold on a minute. There it is. Okay. So we did get it to level 3 finally. Excellent. And now we'll just keep going on this. So I know this is kind of a detour, but it is what it is. So we'll put a few gazebos over here. No shame in doing that. Give people a nice little spot to rest. Alright, yeah, that is good, and all set and ready to go. Speaking of which, I know the trash situation's getting a little bit iffy, but that's because this landfill's clearing out for right now. other one's getting dangerously close, and I could really use another second one. A third one. The game will not give me enough space to do this. Note to self, get the move it mod later on, because yeah, we all know what the alternative is, right? I mean, I could make a call to Mother Nature, but no, do I really want to be doing that? Oh, excuse me, I'm losing my mind here. Anyways, enough about terrible ideas. We'll leave it as is. So I don't know why my coal plants are not getting enough fuel here. It's kind of an oddity. But we'll let it go as is. So I think right now we need to get some more demand in here. Where to put this? Where do we put this? Do we put this on this side of the map? I think this side's a little bit more developed than the other, so I'm just going to start putting in some new residential zones to kick this part of the episode off. We'll even do this little bit right here. And this little bit right here. That's about as far as I'm going to go for right now. Meanwhile, we do have the capacity for office space. No, we don't. We got to hit 8,000 people. Okay, challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Well, we can't even build our downtown area out anyways because we have no room for offices. So I guess after this, it only makes sense to... You know what? Let's do it now. This seems like a good time to do it. I'll fill in these areas right here, and there we go. Now they'll fill in with people. What on earth is going on with our garbage district, though? Well, trash is doing just fine, as far as I can tell. So this cemetery is kind of in a bad spot now that I'm looking at it. I'm not going to worry about the little... Like I said, I have ways of getting rid of this, so... Long story short, we basically have everything all set up. We just need to get the people to get our downtown area accessed, and also on top of that, trains. I would like to get our city up to 11,000 as much as I can with the space that I got. That would help immensely if we could do that. So I'm going to start filling in some of these other areas slowly as time goes on. But we're going to turn our attention over here to our good old oil patch. Because we can actually now do stuff with this. So I'm going to start making the very first industrial district. This is going to seem very odd putting it right next door to downtown, but, you know, if you're going to let me do it, I'll do it. As you can see, this actually was further out, but I had to get rid of it. So, let's start by putting a road over here. Inevitably, what's going to happen is I'm going to have another roundabout, and then, on that note, that I mentioned a roundabout, where is it? We'll repeat the same exercise, only now we're going to put in a roundabout over in this area. Like that. And then upgrade this to a small road. And then on top of that, I'm actually going to do a large road over here. Ah, sweet. There we go. The thought being, and then, yeah, actually, let's do it. Speaking of said thought, let's do it right now. The thought being that it'll eventually cut down to like a 2-lane road, so we'll do that right now. In fact, actually, wait a minute. Okay, let me fix this a tad. Hang on. that's probably about... And somewhere around there, there'll be a highway interchange. I'm not going to do it right now. We don't necessarily need it. And then finally, have a perimeter road go around here, so that can be upgraded. This is... And then this can be a small industrial road. Where is it? All the way in the back here. There it is. Oh, we can have small industrial four-lane roads. Okay. There we go. And I'm just going to build the outline of this. And we got to have some space for some industrial buildings and all that stuff. So right around here, we'll have a new end of the roundabout. And then we'll build another medium road. I guess you can call this kind of the secondary exit, if you will. I don't want to build it too close to that, because we do need a highway interchange at some point. There we go. Let's call that kind of a secondary entrance. Hopefully that is not too close. The thought is traffic can enter here, and it can enter here. We'll see if we maybe need... We'll build some highway and stuff over here. Is kind of akin to what we did in the very last season, where we have perimeter roads running around. There we go. And we'll make this a little bit easier here. Alright, there we go. And then we've got the outside of that. And then another small little industrial road that goes from here. Cuts across on the outside and does that. So there's your, basically the industrial zone. So let me go ahead and zone that. I actually don't need to have this seen, but, well, it does help, so. So let me do that. We can always extend this later on. Build it alongside this road. That'll be kind of the end of it. Alright, there we go. And now last but certainly not... Well, most importantly that... Well, now hold on. I think another roundabout might be due. Hold on. What we're going to do is kind of have a crossroad. So this is where the roundabout tool kind of comes into handy here. Where is it? Now all of a sudden I got to find it all over again. There it is. Alright. Now we'll just do it this way. Where are you? Oh, you know what? We can just do this. There. I don't see it on there, but there are ways we can do this. As in like that. There we go. Doesn't really matter as long as you do it. Okay, so there we go. And now lastly, we'll put the smaller roads in here. Assuming we hit the right button. We'll do like a feeder road over here too. I don't want it to go too far. That's not even straight. I just noticed that. Oopsies. Would help if maybe I straightened it out a little bit. Okay, it's that one I screwed up on. Oopsies. I don't know. It happens. Alright, you know what? It happens. Sometimes my eyes just doesn't see it correctly. There we go. Repeat kind of the same exercise, only this time we're doing it on that. think we're all set, and then let's build one final one that goes across like this. Stops there, and that should be good enough for right now. So now what we kind of need to do is have a main oil building, of course. Where do we put this is the first question. Main building's actually kind of big. Wow. As long as it's in the zone, it's fine. I would say somewhere where there's no oil. So maybe right here. We can have our processing buildings be on the outside too, so I can extend this. We'll put it over here. Okay, that works. That's what I thought. Hey, remember how I said, hey, I can remember all the water pipes and stuff? Well, guess what? Not anymore. Oh, you done messed up. Good job. Good job. Yeah, you're already messing up. Tisk, tisk, Morgoth. Yeah, I thought you knew how to play this game. Not. This wouldn't be a playthrough without me forgetting water pipes, so let's not kid ourselves. Alright, that's all set finally, and the electricity thing I kind of knew was going to happen, but, you know, whatever. This one we actually do need to bring electricity to it. And then it's just a straight shot. Oh, as far as we can get it. Well, again, we can just build this as need be. Build these power lines at will. And then just subtract them. There we go. That's fixed. Now we've got electricity over there. And lastly, old oil pumps. Where do we put them? There's really only one spot we can put them for the time being. I'll do 5. 4 side. Yeah, we don't have enough money for that, but that's fine. I would like to get a small little storage plant if I could. I see we're having issues with that. Build the storage plant, say, right about here. We do gotta have some kind of fire station over here. So we'll build it right in the corner. If I can get the money for it. Give it a minute here. We'll sneaky little tricks so that we don't have to put, like, fire poles or anything like that. There we go. Now we got some basic industry over here. That should help the industrial demand. There we go. That should fix that problem. I'm not going to worry about police for the time being. It's about the Dean oil area. We'll do all 3. And then I would like to get a... Well, we don't have enough money for that for right now, but this is just fine the way it is. So inevitably, just like last time, we got to have production and we got to have workers in this area, so... We'll inevitably get there. We will inevitably get there. I know. Whoa! What on earth is going on here? Alright, we got a garbage crisis all of a sudden, and I see what's happening. Both our landfills got filled up while I wasn't looking. Oopsies. So I guess another recycling plant's going to have to suffice until we can figure something out. We can't have this empty anymore, so I gotta stop having it empty. We do need one more landfill somewhere. Or at least another recycling plant, but hopefully these help. Yes, hopefully that all begins to start going away as time goes on. I need to have another landfill, though. That's the problem. Alright, we'll have this stop emptying for now, but it won't be long before that starts to reverse course 2. Could use another landfill over here, though. I think that might help. Alright, there we go. We'll take away some of our industrial district for a third landfill. Hopefully all that solves that problem. And look at that. Here comes all of our garbage trucks. Yep, and suddenly everything is now beginning to fall into place. Look at that. See, your garbage trucks are already at work. Very nice. So hopefully that solves the issue here. I know we don't have any on this side. What would help, kind of, if we can get access to this, but we need 7,000 people. That's kind of the first problem here. Okay, we have the workforce, but we don't have that. Can we build a sludge plant? No, we need 25 grand. Ah. Darn. You know what? I'll pay this one off now. And I'm actually going to take out another one immediately right after that, because we need to extend the oil area. That's the park area. The oil area. I did say we might have to do that, but that's okay. I was going to put a maintenance building over there. We'll just put it over here. Should work out. Sweet. What happened? Again. For whatever random reason, the coal plants can't just seem to get anything going. I don't understand why it just keeps doing that. Okay, we're going to have to get rid of that coal plant now, but all of a sudden our electricity is not working. Fortunately, we have access to these now, which I'm praying can kind of help us out here. But I don't understand why we can't seem to get any electricity all of a sudden. So I'm going to put a couple over here if I can. And here I thought it'd be the coal that wouldn't work, and the wind that wouldn't work, and it's actually the coal that's not working. Oh dear, now we've got we've got like one crisis after another here. What is going on? Oh my god. In danger of losing this city. What is going on here? We gotta crank this up to 100. Okay, I was not expecting an existential crisis to develop here. Okay. You know, power plants just simply can't get any fuel. I don't understand why that's happening. Alright, let me try a couple things. I'm going to try and bring the coal plants a little bit closer to the road. Maybe if that will help. That could be part of the issue. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the power crisis is solved. Now the garbage crisis has gotten even worse. Okay. We don't have enough to meet capacity. If we could get more people, that would kind of help out a little bit too, because then we can access the incinerators. But we certainly can't do that. Healthcare wise, we have gaps all over the place. I just noticed that. Alright, let's fix this. We got another medic clinic over here. There's a lot of dead. Could use another cemetery, not for nothing, but we've got no money for it at the moment. Or maybe we do. Alright, hang on. That looks like a good intersection to build it on. Alright, there we go. So now we've got 2 cemeteries. Hopefully that takes care of the dead. I wish we had a crematorium, but we don't have access to that. Okay, so it looks like the garbage problem has been taken care of. Yes, no, maybe. Yes, okay. Whew. Kind of. I mean, we still got electricity issues over here and over... Electricity just keeps on fluctuating here. If we could build one more coal plant, that would help. I can't do it right now. See, I can't expand this industrial area anymore. That's the problem. Alright, hang on. Gotta love existential crises, don't you? Alright, there we go. We built a second coal plant right there. And that should take care of whatever electricity needs we got. So there we go. Everything's now all set. The only thing now is all the dead people. That seems to be the lone issue right now, and I'm actually going to put in one final cemetery over... not there. Let's build it off here. Alright. Excellent, our oil area's up. Something tells me this one might be disappearing real soon. I'm just going to throw that out there. Not that, you know, I'm up to no good or anything. No, not at all. Okay. So, let's see. Are we importing most of our... No, we're actually... Okay. Here's what I want to do. I mentioned we were going to build a barracks over on this side, so let's do it. I'll build a couple more of these small little plants over here. Unlike last time, we're not going to just jam everything all in one spot, but that'll work for right now. Okay, so hopefully that calms the industrial demand. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And suddenly, we're back. We're back, everyone. We did it. We saved the city. Not entirely, but not we got it. All right, this one needs to be moved too, if I'm being honest. There. Should probably move those as well, and then fill in the gaps. There we go. We done doed it. The hope now is that these coal plants can actually get some coal now. Okay. So now, what do I want to do? Well, let's wait a minute. We're actually going to fill in our park here a little bit more. It reached level 4, didn't it? It did. I was actually waiting for that, if I'm being honest. So, new area, some more campus areas. We got a lot more policies, and this is what I was looking for the whole time. And these, of course, but mostly the office space. And now our downtown area can actually be set up. We also have access to universities, prisons, more post office stuff, more tech stuff, more power stuff, all sorts of stuff. I like stuff. I don't know about y'all. Alright, put in a couple of these. Actually, we need one more. We'll put a climbing area over here too. Why not? There we go. We got that. Now we're just waiting for that. Okay. And you know what? We'll keep an eye on that. I may put in a new power facility on this side of the map. We'll see. We'll see here. So now that we've gotten that, let's turn our attention to our main, you know, area over here. This was what we came here for, our downtown area. So, how do we want to do this? This is basically the city center. So the thought is we put office buildings surrounding this whole area. With apartments kind of in this vicinity. And I think the main train station, I mentioned it's going to go across this way. We do have to put in some branches though. Like there'll probably be a branch on this side. Probably another branch going through here, snaking through this area. And this could be very well where our main transit hub ends up going to now. Or this is probably where our main transit area is, I should say. I misspoke. It's probably what I'm thinking is maybe the main transit hub, so we're going to have to be careful here. Now, we don't have access to trains just yet. We need 2,900 more people in order to do it. So, rather, as kind of a, for the time being kind of deal, let me build one final road to prep for this. Where is it? We'll do a 4-lane road. Yeah, this will work. Build it up to here. We'll just build another 2-lane over here. I would like to throw in maybe some park space. So maybe like right around here. So we'll do the initial cluster, say, right approximately... Oh, let's call it in this vicinity over here. Again, this spot will save. This spot will probably be more general stuff. But there's no reason why we can't have office districts all around this and then have like more higher up on the north end over here. So with that being said, let me start by... let's just do it. So probably right here is where the very first office park is going to commence. I would say, we could build one final road over here. Maybe to chop this down a little bit. And of course the game is liking it because we really, really need it. So another one and another one over here, just so we can have it. And then we will build a commercial strip over here. And hopefully these two connect to each other from a power standpoint. Otherwise, this is going to get really weird. Or, one thing, sneaky little trick I could do. And I think this might be for the best anyways. Fire station over there. Police headquarters over there. There we go. Now it connects. We don't have to do any unsightly power lines. Problem solved. We'll do a hospital over there too, but not for right now. So there we go. So now we got that started. As for residential, well, we can't necessarily get to that right now. Go. Don't worry, this will connect to that. It's all good. So there we go. Now we got the beginning of our downtown area prepped. So let me do a couple things with districts here. Build this district up to here for right now. So there we go. Then I mentioned this is going to be downtown south, quote unquote. So from anything about right on this street, here, and right about there, so the border is basically going to be downtown south. There we go. Popular Park is what we'll call it. Or what the game will call it, apparently. That's fine. Actually, I'm going to expand some of these areas. Hold on a minute. Create some new districts here. These aren't necessarily important, but this to help divide the city a little bit better. Okay, Strawberry Heights. And actually go up to this road, and that's as far as I'm willing to take it. Okay. There we go. Everything's looking great now. And now all of a sudden the city's looking a lot better all of a sudden. Or is it? I think we're fine. You know what I'm going to do, though? Since earlier the game was nice enough to give me a garbage crisis that I didn't ask for. Thank you. You know what? We're just going to set one of our landfills over here. There we go. That'll kind of help for downtown north as well as the whole area, whatever things we put in here. So that should help. Water-wise, we're doing fine. Electricity's getting delivered finally, but we have an excess of power plants. So I'm actually going to knock this down a little bit until we actually need them. We actually do need fire protection, not for nothing. So we'll build another fire station over here. Police, I imagine, will probably need... Oh, yeah, we need some cops over here. Got them on this end. Healthcare-wise, now everything's... Let's see. Cemetery-wise, we're fine, but we don't have access to the crematorium, though. That stinks. We won't till 18,000, but that's fine. I'm more concerned about healthcare at the moment. It looks like we do have a desire to have one, the need for one over here. Okay. I was going to put a hospital in this area, but we don't necessarily need it for right now, so I'll pretend like that isn't required. We definitely need a school over on this end of the map. That one's a no-brainer. We do need a high school. Oh, sweet. It just gave us access to another one. Okay, once again, this side of the map needs it. We can build universities, but I'm not going to do it just yet. We're not there. And we're just about all set. Okay, policy. Well, first off, can we pay off any of our loans? I don't like having them hanging around. Nah, we're good. You know what? You have to pay 10% too. And you too, for when the time comes. Only fair. Only fair. Let's see here. We'll do this one for all, this is just for every single thing in the city. We don't have enough schools for this, otherwise I'd consider it. And we've only got one, so I'm gonna skip on that. We do have 2 recycling centers, but they're not pretty there just yet. And once again, we've only got one. We're not doing for-profit. Again, this is not that game. We're not crazy just yet. Okay, we gotta get 11,000 for some of these. Otherwise, I don't really see anything we could use. Okay, we don't have the tourists just yet. I tried doing this last season. It didn't work out very well, of course. Alright, there's not really too much we can do in the realm of policies. What we can do is put in more office space, so a couple more down here would do the trick. And I suppose we could do our very first high residential area. Alright. I did want to have a small city park in here, so what we could do is actually zone that for right now. Ha! Isn't that kind of funny how that reaches level 5 right as I'm opening this screen? Oh, the irony there. A couple more trampoline parks, and this will now be the absolute envy of the city. Actually, what on earth am I? Oh, wow. I did not know you could do that. Well, aren't I just the gardener? Oh my god. I did not mean to do that, if I'm being honest. Ah, that's funny. You could actually put friggin' things here. I meant to do that, but the game was like, okay, nah, you're doing that. Oh, that's funny how I put those everywhere. Okay, let's get rid of them. No, we don't need to have that many flower gardens. We had a little bit of a snafu. My bad. Alright, now that we're done being insane, I'm going to put in another park over here. Mentioned this area could use one. We'll actually build it up to here. Don't worry about the road. We can have kind of a elevated pedestrian bridge if need be. It's no big deal. And the main gate shall be placed right here. With a side gate somewhere. Alright, we'll do small side gates right here. We'll have one on each side of Olivia Street. But what I'm actually going to do is this. So how much clearance do we need to have this? Do like a small little pedestrian bridge that goes across Olivia Street here. Okay. There we go. Just like that. There we go, and then we'll put in a couple of plazas to go with it. How about a plaza on each side of this? Yes, I know we can build a campus area, but I'm not ready for one of those just yet. Okay. Now we split this up a little bit. Okay, we'll build a couple of gazebos over on this side of the map. And then where do we put the chessboard? Gotta have some chess, yo. There we go. Okay, I think that looks good. Put one more over here. There we go. We got a small little park. I can extend it if need be, but this will work for right now. Okay. Do we need any more zoning? Yes, we could. Okay. So I see we need more housing too. So let's extend this all the way to the end. Same with the commercial district too. I've kind of got it as a buffer. This is actually now the main commercial drag as well. Actually, on that note, it messed this up a little bit. We'll figure out where to put like a prime little shopping space too. I don't need this to cross the road now. Again, this is probably going to be the more main transit sector, so I gotta make somewhere in here. I don't remember. This one. So we gotta make sure. We're probably gonna have more residential on that side is what I'm thinking. So we can have like a buffer. So this can be for more offices and stuff. So we'll do this. I think that should do it for right now. Okay. There it is. That's what we were looking for. Maybe have one more little space over on this side of the map. There we go. Kind of like a buffer a little bit. One final commercial zone over there, and I think we're looking good. There we go. Now everything's starting to come together. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Ah, yes. Love it when a plan comes together. I suppose we can finish this off with more residential. Okay, there we go. I know our industrial district is not getting powered at the moment. Alright, we'll just give that a sec to work itself out. And once again, the electricity crisis is growing. Oh, well, this is easily fixable. Easily fixable. We'll just do that and call it a day. Of course, I don't know why they just keep not getting enough. Oh, wait a minute. We have a solution finally to all of this. It's literally sitting right in front of us. That. Oh, that's a... Oh, there's a recycling center over here? Oh, I didn't even realize that. Oopsies. Actually, we'll put it right here. We'll move that out of the way and watch the solution. Bam. Problem solved, and now all of a sudden we can actually have some more electricity as we get some of that going. There we go, and now we've got that repowered. So the Dean Oil area now is back to normal. I actually don't have enough workers in that area. I'm not going to worry about it for the time being. And I think at this juncture in the game, we're all set. I know that, coal plant's just can't get enough fuel. Okay. So I think for next time out, we're doing good. At this point, we're just waiting for the whole city to expand outwards and for us to make it to 11,000 people, so where we finally have our rail station. But I think for next time out, we got to expand the city outside of our 2 tiles here. Start building some of the outer infrastructure in order for us to begin preparing for the inevitable. We should be able to access this whole coastline. I don't know how far out we can get, so we'll deal with that next time out. Sweet, the game let me save, and yeah, that is all for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit those buttons, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, y'all.